Behringer WING or Allen Heath SQ. They're both great mixers in the same price range with roughly the same functionality, yet they're quite different. You can't go wrong with either one, but I'm going to help you determine which is right for you. Now, before we get going, I want to say thank you to Sweetwater for providing the Wing and DC Pro for providing the SQ. I spent quality time with them when I created a mastery course for each of them, so I've got you covered on the training regardless of which one you choose. Now, some say the SQ sounds better, but honestly it comes down to a matter of preference. Every mixer colors the sound in its own way, but it would take a keen ear to hear the difference. Bottom line is both of these give you a clean quality sound. So I'm gonna have to get nitpicky to help you determine which is right for you. There's a handful of nitpicky differences to point out. Now, the Wing has a larger and superior touchscreen. Bigger isn't always better, but in this case, it is. And in my opinion, the touch response on the Wing is superior to the SQ. The touchscreen on the Wing is so enjoyable to use that I didn't even mess with any of the surrounding knobs, which actually leads me to a win for the SQ. The SQ has a better layout overall. They make up for their smaller touchscreen with their superior layout of buttons and knobs. The layout of the Wing feels a bit chaotic. I mean, at first glance, you're not really sure what knob does once, which kind of defeats the purpose of physical controls to begin with. The SQ nailed this. You can quickly spot the knob you need to adjust, and I love how the knobs are positioned around the touchscreen. It makes for the perfect marriage between touchscreen and physical controls. So this would come down to how you prefer to mix. I mean, do you want to accomplish most everything with a large touchscreen and your physical faders? If so, the Wing is a great fit. Do you want to use a mixture of knobs, buttons, faders, and the touchscreen? If so, the SQ would be a great fit. Now this ties into something else you need to consider, the size of the mixer. How much room do you have in the sound booth? If you have plenty of room, just forget I said anything about this, but if you're looking to save some space, the SQ has 3 different sizes, and even the largest SQ is still smaller than the Wing. Something to consider. Now, I've yet to mention the most important thing to keep in mind when choosing between these two mixers. Before I drop that on you, you should know that whatever mixer you choose, whether it be one of these two or a different one entirely, you'll need to know how to EQ vocals for a great mix. My most popular cheat sheet is the Vocal EQ cheat sheet, and I'm giving it to you. Download it for free using the link in the description. It's been downloaded by over 10,000 people. Can you believe that? Wow. All right. My goal in this video is to help you determine which mixer is right for you. Between these two great mixers, it'll probably boil down to how you answer this question. What stage boxes do you have? If you're upgrading from the X32 and already have Behringer stage boxes, the Wing is going to save you a lot of cash. Same goes for S-Link stage boxes and the SQ. There's also personal monitors to consider. If you use P16 personal mixers, it's probably best to go with the Wing. If you have ME1 personal mixers, go with the SQ. One last thing to mention, 96 kilohertz. Do you need it? The SQ offers an audio sample rate of 96 kilohertz, whereas the Wing sits at 48. Is this a deal breaker? Probably not, because to notice the difference between 48 and 96, you would need a controlled environment with perfect acoustics, perfect speakers, and one listener sitting in the sweet spot. And I doubt you're buying one of these mixers with that environment in mind, so it really doesn't make a difference. What does make a difference is knowing how to create a great mix. That's what my Vocal EQ cheat sheet will help you with, as well as the mastery course, which I created for each of these mixers. You'll find links to it all in the description. So what mixer do you plan to get? Let me know in the comments. And if you're looking for a comparison between the Wing and the X32, I've got you covered. There's a link on the screen and in the description for that.